Welcome to your AF in Vicenza at the Movies, giving you a look what's happening in the Vicenza community. I'm Specialist Richard Kiesinger. In this week's AF in at the Movies, we take a run around Post, get ready for the new school year, and reenact history. Women's Equality Day is a day to celebrate and observe women who played a vital role in the growth of America's history. Specialist Veronica Arguello tells us how the Vicenza military community honored their continued legacy.
The Vicenza community celebrated Women's Equality Day with a 5K fun run and walk. Participants recognized how women overcame adversity and continue to make a positive impact on society.
Women prior to me marched and protested, and in peaceful protests, the right to vote. And it wasn't too long ago that women did not have the right to vote in the United States. And it means that I can vote. I can say what I like, what I don't like, make my opinion known, and support what I want to support.
Women fought long and hard to achieve the rights they have today.
Women help keep the males under control and keep society under control, I think. That may sound bad, but you have a different view of voting, of an issue. So we have the male view, we have the female view.
Countless women serve as role models and leaders. Celebrating Women's Equality Day emphasizes the value and strength women bring to America. Specialist Veronica Arguello, Vicenza, Italy.
8.3 million more votes were recorded during the 1920 presidential election, which was the first time women were allowed to vote in all 48 states. As summer comes to an end, parents and students begin to prepare for the first day of school. I go down to the Vicenza Middle School for the story.
The Vicenza Middle School held an open house for parents and students to meet with the teachers to get an outlook on the upcoming school year.
For them to be able to come in with their student the first day of school, they get to meet their child's teacher really the same day their kids do. So I think that's going to help our bonding and our growing this year as a learning community.
This open house is not only for the parents and teachers, but for the students to get everything they need before the first day.
Today, the first day of school, our students will get their lockers, they'll get their planners, the teachers will review with them our continuous school improvement goals. We'll talk about the strategies that we'll be using in the classrooms, and then as they go around each of their periods with their parents, they'll talk about their standards in those classes, the teachers' expectations, and routines in the room.
Hi.
With all the teachers meeting their students and their parents, the 2014-2015 school year is ready to begin. Specialist Richard Kiesinger, Vicenza, Italy.
The middle school's open house gave the parent, teacher, and student an opportunity to meet before the school year. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we go back in time on an important date in history.
CSI stands for Continuous School Improvement, and basically that's an ongoing process where teachers take test scores like the PSAT, Terra Nova, any other kind of standardized test that they give to us, and they take a look at it and they see what goals we need to focus on as far as our education goes.
Soldiers from Ghana practice individual squad movements with U.S. Army soldiers from 4th Infantry BCT, 1st Infantry Division during U.S. Africa Command's Exercise Western Accord 14 on June 17th. Exercise Western Accord is a partnership exercise between the United States, the Economic Community of Western African States, and partner nations. It is designed to increase interoperability between military forces and ensure the common ability to conduct peace operations throughout Western Africa.
At Vicenza High School, we have two goals, and the first is to increase writing proficiency. We use an intervention called 6+1 writing traits, such as ideas and organization, voice, sentence fluency, word choice, and presentation, specifically focusing on sentence structure, writing strategies, and editing.
Welcome back. August 26th is designated as Women's Equality Day in the United States, commemorating the 19th Amendment to the Constitution granting women the right to vote. Army Sergeant Kevin Martin traveled to the past to watch the fight firsthand.
And the Vicenza Military Community, welcome to the 2014 Women's Equality Day observance.
The Kasuma Adderley military community was transported back in time to 1848, where the long-running national movement giving the women the right to vote was brought to life at this year's Women's Equality Day historical debate.
We put on a dramatic recreation of a debate between Sojourner Truth, Susan B. Anthony, and Andrew Crowley, who I played, about the pros and cons of women's suffrage.
It was a fight that took 140 years to win.
Quiet, I say.
In the courts, women have no right, no voice. Nobody speaks for them. If it is not a fit place for women, it is unfit for men to be there either.
Participants and spectators alike walked away with a better understanding of the struggle that women suffragettes face daily.
You kind of get a sense of, well, this is really, this was really important to people. People I know are directly affected by what happened. And that's, aspects of our culture that I would not have known about had I not shown up.
This 1920 amendment is a testament to the courage and tenacity of the women who challenged the nation to live up to its founding principles, opening the door for the role of the modern woman we know today. Army Sergeant Kevin Martin, Vicenza, Italy.
And Staff Sergeant Renee Wilson.
The celebration of Women's Equality Day emphasizes the value and strength women bring to America. You can view that, plus all of our other stories. Just go to youtube.com and search for AF in Vicenza. That does it for this week's AF in Vicenza at the Movies. I'm Specialist Richard Kiesinger. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show. Now please rise for the playing of the National Anthem.